I love the field experience. I think that anything that is practical for our students to be able to get into the classroom and apply it to their own career is certainly a benefit to their career. I know it was to mine. I went through the teacher ed program as well. And so our field observation is one of those. And so the state of Tennessee actually requires students in the undergraduate program 30 hours of observation. They have 3 classes that they take at Ball State: a special education class, educational psychology course, and then just an introduction to education that gives them a foundation. And so all 3 of those courses have 10 hours of observations. And so they do 2 observations in each course. So they end up with 8 observations total. And in a lot of different, obviously a lot of different schools and classrooms. So this offers them a well-rounded experience, and also students that are not sure that that's what they want to do, it either confirms it for their career, or they're like, no, I think maybe this is not for me. So I certainly believe that the state, had that in mind when they made that requirement to help students confirm, their career choice.
Hey, Penny, I know that each class has different, educational objectives, but are there some commonalities in the field experience that you hope students get out of their 30 hours of work across the 3 courses, especially as they tie into professional soft skills?
It is. They basically do the same thing, except for the special education class. One of the observations is geared towards securing a special education or observing a teacher that has students with IEPs. So they get a view of that and what that instructional setup looks like, and how the methods are a little different or altered for that student. And so educational psychology, they do the exact same thing as they do in the intro to education course, except educational psychology, they do apply the theory because they are learning a variety of psychology theories. And so they are asked to write and apply those critical thinking skills to theory. So that is how that's different. All 3 of them, they are setting up their observations through the schools. They have to look at communication skills, and they have to look at collaboration skills.
Wow, so you've already mentioned critical thinking, collaboration, communication, and I would suggest self-management, discipline, and setting their schedules. So just setting up and then conducting the field work, not even gathering the subject matter data, they have soft skills all over the place in these assignments, don't they?
They do. I mean, it's a level of professionalism that they begin to acquire because they have to follow whatever the school, their requirements for getting into the school, and every school is different. But for the most part, they have to, contact and network. They may meet the principals, and whatever that principal or administrator requires them to do. But for the most part, they do have to provide their driver's license. They have a attire, a professional dress. They communicate with the teacher. And so they do need to be on time, and they schedule that. And sometimes, really flexibility is so important for them because, if the weather is bad or a teacher is sick or something happens, their schedule changes, students have to adapt to that. And so they learn that soft skill.
I don't know the order we're going to be doing these presentations with our work on Tuesday. But Rick Parent talks about soft skills as being durable skills. And that's really what you're describing here with these soft skills for the students. Penny, are your students generally younger out of high school, or are they generally a little older?
The medium age for our students right now is around 24.
So,
And
so a little on the young side. So for
Mhm.
some of these students, is it really they're kind of dipping their first toe in the water on these kinds of professional expectations and management?
Yes, we have, for the most part, younger, the students that are under 20 out of high school, that this is one of their first ways that they're able to practice and utilize soft skills in the workforce. And so they're able to observe a lot of these too, as well in their classrooms, as well as, practice these as they set up their observations and they write their field observation experience.
Mhm.
Look in here, and can you say bye-bye to Brian?
Bye.
Say bye-bye to everyone. Say bye-bye. Everyone.
Bye-bye, put your tongue in your mouth. Say bye. Wait a minute. Say bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.